Cornell Notes is a college note-taking system.
To begin your Cornell Notes, flip your paper over.
First, take the edge of the paper with the holes on it and align it with the red line on the other side of the paper. The next step to taking Cornell Notes is to put your first and last name at the top right corner, the date, and your period number.
At the top left corner of your paper, write down the topic or title and resource. If it's a textbook, write that plus the page number, movie, worksheet, or lecture. Don't forget to include your essentially question at the top of your notes so that it helps you stay focused on the important information that you need to learn. Take notes in the right-hand column of your folded paper. Be sure to read the information from your book and process that information and write it in your own words.
As you can see, an avid student is reading from the textbook to see what he should write in his Cornell Notes.
When you are completely done writing in the right-hand column, then you reread that information, and then in the left-hand column you may write a question that pertains to the information, or you may write a topic or title that captures the information that you wrote on your right-hand side. In your reading of a book, it said that the United States Constitution looked to Rome as a model. You need to write that information, not copying it, but write it in your own words. Notice how this student skipped lines on his Cornell Notes between the topics that he wrote about. After both your left and your right columns are done, it's time to work on your summary. Your summary should begin with a general topic sentence. Then that is followed by supportive, detailed sentences that adequately summarize the most important details that you learned. End with a strong conclusion sentence which could include the most important concept explained, the direct effect that was caused, or a decision about what you'll do with what you've learned.
The way you would want to highlight is to highlight the most important facts in your notes.
This student chose to use many different colors to help her remember the information by color coding it. Good Cornell note takers will have a collection of high-quality study materials to review before a test. However, with so many notes, it can be overwhelming. This is how you put all your hard work to good use. Read over the words you highlighted as important information. Then read your summaries carefully. Anything that you forgot or are still confused about will be the notes you spend more time studying. Any notes you've already mastered can be placed in a separate pile that needs less of your attention. To study for a test, simply fold your paper over so you can see the question or topic. Try and answer it. If you don't know the answer, flip it over and review it until you do. Here's how you can study for a vocabulary test. For the topic of your Cornell notes, write down the title of the chapter. And then look for the key words. Those are usually your vocabulary words that you need to look for. Here we have the word solid. Write solid in the left-hand column of your paper, and you'll notice that crystalline solids is next, and so on.
So this is how you would study with vocabulary words. So you would put the word on the left side of the fold, and you would put the definition on the other side. For studying for a vocab test, you would go on the word side of the fold, and then you would try to remember the definition, but if you can't, then you would go back on the other side, and you would just look at the definition again.
So there you have it, the college Cornell note-taking system. Good luck taking all your notes and getting the best grades you can possibly get.